So we are going to develop an algorithm. So where you have interface DC motor to the microcontroller, and DC motor is controlled in such a way for your application. So you take any one of the controller, right? For example, here we are taking Arduino, right? So Arduino board. So inside we have a controller, Atmel controllers. So you have different types of digital pins, analog pins everywhere. So for controlling the direction, the DC motor direction, so you require two pins, okay? You want to control the direction of DC motor, you have to take two pins, the two pins of any digital pin, and try to interface. So initially with one of the driver. So I try to interface with the driver. What is the main function of this driver? So what is the main function of DC motor driver is? So in the DC motor, to the driver will be providing a 12 volt. The output of the driver will be 12 volt, which is interfaced with the motor, right? Which is interfaced with the motor. That is 12 volt, right? Which is input to the motor, DC motor. So that is the main function of the driver. So here the potential will be 5 volt. So this will be converted to the 12 volt. So to convert into 12 volt, the driver will switch to this particular external 12 volt signal that will be provided to the DC motor to run. If the DC motor specification is 12 volt DC motor. So if you want some other specification, then accordingly you can provide. If it is a 230 volt DC motor, you can provide accordingly the driver, you should change it. Okay, for 12 volt we have L293D, so which is the driver which is most widely used, right? So this is the interfacing circuit to control the DC motor to rotate in any one of the direction or in both directions also. Right. So this is the interfacing circuit you should do. Let us move on to the Tinkercad. We will directly try to design. I just open it. I'll just move on to circuit. Create new circuit. So I'm going to create a new circuit. So before that, we try to understand what is the pins. We have 16 pins for L293 driver. Okay. So here in this driver, if you want to use the input and input 1 and 2, that is 2 and this 6th terminal of L293 driver, then you have to enable this particular. That is, you must provide 5 volt, so that these two pins will be. We can utilize this input 1 and input output 1 and input output 2. Okay, so I will tell you what is that. So first thing is you have to provide here 5 volt for enabling this, because I'm going to use these 2 pins and these 2 pins, okay, for controlling the DC motor. Input is nothing but from the controller, we are going to give the control signal. That is, I'm going to take 2 terminal, right? So that is input 1 and input 2. these two terminal, I'm going to provide here 1 and 0 in digital. That is 5 volt and 0 potential. This is from the microcontroller. Okay. And the output which we are going to provide to the DC motor. This we are going to interface with the DC motor. So which is going to be the potential around 12 volt. Okay. To the IC, we are going to provide the digital, that is 12 volt here. Okay. I think, yes. Here we should provide the 12 volt. So this 12 volt will be provided across these two particular pins to rotate the DC motor. If the rating of the DC motor is 12 volt. Okay. So this is the basic 5 volt required for the IC. So this is the connection you want to do. That is, if it is a 5 volt here, the 12 volt will be generated in the output. The input is 5 volt, output is 12 volt. To this 12 volt only, you are going to interface the DC motor for the rotation. Okay, rotation, or what we say as a magnetization. Right. So this is just a pin configuration you must understand. So this and this should be grounded if you are using 1 and 2. Okay. This should be grounded properly. Let us do the interfacing circuit now. I'll try to open Tinkercad. Okay, so here I can take my circuit. I'll use one Arduino board. Go to Arduino board, take any one of the board. So I just use this. I'll remove whatever, remove everything. Okay. Okay. So now I want to interface motor. I'll check for the motor, DC motor. Basic type DC motor. So we use DC motor here. Okay. So in between the controller and DC motor, we required driver 293. Just type it L293D. This is the driver. So you can place it. Okay. You can place it. Okay. So what we had discussed from this, the first pin is nothing but enable pin. You must provide enable pin with the 5 volt. Okay. To enable input and output pin. So this is going to be input pin and second one is output pin. So input is always you need to connect with the controller. I use, for example, I use 10th pin. Okay, I just interface with the controller. You can change it, the color, what you exactly required for that. So I will change it. Okay. The output I'll be providing to the one of DC motor. Okay. So now the control here. So now here the control. So we provide the 5 volt from the controller as the algorithm we design. The 5 volt to the driver. The driver will be providing 12 volt to the one of the terminal of DC supply. So now this is going to be properly grounded now. Let us move on to that. So we will, so here there is two more terminals of L293D, which is nothing but ground. Okay. These two terminal has to be grounded. So take properly, connect it to the ground. Okay. I just connect to the ground, one of the terminal, and another terminal, I just connect it to the another ground. Okay. So you can change the color of the terminal by just clicking on the color option. Okay. So always provide for the ground terminal as a black. Okay, now this is going to be grounded. So now next we have output 2 and input 2. So input, what I told, it should be connected to the controller. I take another terminal. Sorry. Input 2, I'll take another terminal here. I can interface to any one of the digital pins. Okay. So I just use it different color for identification. So input, always the input pin should be connected to the controller, and output you can connect it to the DC motor. Okay. So this is going to be output. Right. Now, so here, and this is the power pin of the IC. Always you must provide the 5-volt power supply. Just we will take this particular pin and connect it to the 5-volt power supply. Okay. So I'll give this. You can. I'll try to change the color also for a better understanding. Okay. Fine. Right. So another important thing, how the 5-volt input of the L293 driver converts into 12-volt. So by using some external source, it will switch to the 12-volt power supply. Let us, for that, so here in the software, we have the battery that is 9-volt. So we can use this. Okay. We will try to use this 9-volt instead of a 12-volt. Okay. Only possibility in Tinkercad. So here, this positive terminal should be connected to the one of the terminal of IC, that is L293 driver. So here it is the power pin 2. Always this power pin 2 should be connected to the external source, what is actually required by the motor. Okay. This is very, very important. I just try to give in different. Okay. And this negative terminal, you can connect it to the ground. Okay. Fine. So this is all the interfacing of DC motor. So before interfacing with the DC motor, try to have a driver in between that. So driver will maximize the potential from the controller to the DC motor. Okay. It will convert your power supply. Okay, now we will go to the algorithm part. This is just interfacing. And now we will start coding. Go to select text. So here let us, what are all the pins I have used in my controller? Okay, so I have used the pin number 10 and pin number 7. So in the setup function, I have to use these two pin as, I have to change it, the mode as output mode. That is pin number 10 and pin number 7. So I want to change these particular pin mode as output. Okay, this is my first step I want to do. Now, based on my program, I'm going to control my DC motor direction by providing here, it is by providing 1 0 here, I'll be outputting, that is 5 volt here, 0 potential here. So accordingly, if I provide the 5 volt across here and 7th pin 0 potential here, then this 5 volt will be derived to 12 volts across this particular pin and 0 potential across this particular pin. Okay, for one direction. And reverse direction, the potential is going to be reverse. Let us look into the algorithm. So very simple way, you can design your own algorithm, right? By using a digital write function, you can enable the 10th pin. Okay, I just remove some of the here functions. Even I will remove this also. Okay, right. I'm taking the pin numbers 10 and 7. Okay, 2 pins. I'm setting 10th pin as high and 7th pin as a low and having a delay. How long you want to rotate the motor? I want in one direction, I want to rotate my motor for 1 second. If I want to change it for 3 seconds, I can do that by providing 3000 milliseconds. Okay. It will wait for 3 seconds. So in this way, for one direction, we can do this, and you can do the same step-by-step algorithm by providing the 10th pin low and 7th pin high. Okay, have a delay. The simple program, you can control the direction of the DC motor. Right. So this is all about the coding part. We made the 10th pin as a high, 7th pin as a low, have a small delay, and probably we'll be writing the 10th pin with, for the reverse direction. Here we are going to provide 0 potential, and here we are going to provide the 5 potential. Okay. So now we will try to run the simulation. I have coded the algorithm. We will start to run. See, now you can see that motor is rotating in one direction. Now it is rotating in another direction. See, now it is rotating in this direction. So for every 3 seconds, as per the algorithm, the motor is rotating forward and reverse direction. So that's it. Very simple algorithm. So you can, this is whatever we have developed, the algorithm, it is like output side. We are controlling the motors. Okay. This everything is going to be output side for any applications. Okay. The input side, you can add some other sensor and give the input to the controller. Based on the input, you can control the motors. Okay. So you can design your own application. Okay.